What is going on, everybody? Aaron FPS here, and welcome back to another video today on the Carnage Clan channel. My name is Aaron FPS, like I said, and I will be your commentator for today. Now, as far as the gameplay goes, we got some crazy SN6 DNA bomb skill madness with a 44 gun streak, brought to you by Carnage Nader, and this is a pretty good gameplay. You guys are going to enjoy that in the background. I'm sorry if I'm kind of like messing up a little bit. I haven't done one of these like straightforward like 5-minute commentaries without stopping for a while, and I feel like that's what I like to do on Carnage a little bit more, is just these commentaries where it's not really like too cut and stuff like that, and it's kind of just like a raw, unedited thing where you guys can be like, well, he talked for this amount of time without messing up or whatever it may be. So anyway, guys, I haven't, like I said, done one of these 5-minute commentaries in a while, but we're going to see how this goes, and today we're going to be talking about a pretty interesting topic. That's something that's actually happened in my life recently, and yeah, we're going to get into it. If you already subscribed to my channel, you probably already know what I'm talking about. But anyway, my YouTube story is pretty simple. I started about 4 years ago on a specific commentary channel, and that one didn't really work out very well, and I got some inactive subscribers, so I was like, all right, let's switch to a community channel. So I made one of the like kill cam community channels. That worked out for a little bit, about 4,000 subscribers, and then I moved away from that, and I was like, well, I want to do these long commentaries again. So that's when Aaron FPS was born. So after that, when I was on my old regular channel, I didn't really like have this following where they're like, wow, you have this really great voice and stuff like that, and this voice really didn't come until after my community channel, and it kind of led on over to my personal Aaron FPS channel. Now the thing about that is it didn't really happen until like not an hour, but a year through my first channel, people started recognizing my voice, and they were like, hey, I've heard your voice here and here and here and here for commentating on all these other channels. And I'm like, yeah, that's me, because a lot of people wanted my specific voice on their channels. So after about doing that for like, let's just say a year of having this voice that people recognize, and people are like, hey, you have a nice voice, and hey, your voice is cool and stuff like that. After hearing that a few times, I was like, well, maybe I can actually make a few extra dollars and maybe do some like voice acting stuff for like commercials and like for like just different advertisement videos. And I looked more into it on Google, and there was a few websites that I found. Some of them you actually had to pay to do it, but there was this one that I found. You guys might be familiar with it. You might get some services from them. It's called Fiverr.com, and what it is basically is this website where you can sell $5 services. Really anything you can think of, people are doing on there. I mean, writing names on their body parts, $5 each. That's something that you're going to see over there. But what I use it for, my purposes, is for voice acting and for voiceovers. So really, people just send me these scripts for voiceovers, either, like I said, for commercials, for games, for cartoons, for really anything that they can, or anything you can think of that would involve a voice. They try to get a voice actor to do it, and that's what I do. So I did that for about a year. Sorry, I'm having to like clear my throat a little bit. I'm feeling a little bit sick. Sorry about that. But yeah, so after doing that for probably about a year, or maybe a year or more, I started to get more interested into it. I was like, well, I'm making these like $5 services, but there's like actual agencies and agents you can get out there that actually find you real work in the real world. Like they find you commercials like on TV, and they find you commercials on radio and stuff like that. And I looked into it, and I really couldn't find anything until I found this one diamond gem thing that I'm so happy that I found, because I think it's going to change my entire life as I know it. So I googled it on Google. I was like, well, voiceover studios near my area, and I did, and I found this place. It was called Studio Center, and when I found it, this was a while ago that I found it, and I figured out that they were doing this thing called the Voiceover Academy. And what this was basically, you go in, you pay like $600, and you take a few classes, and they teach you all this stuff, the ins and outs of voiceover, and you can actually take this class, and at the end you get a professionally done demo, and you also get I guess you can kind of send in your demo to this company for like an actual audition basically. So the first time I tried to make it in, I actually did not make it in because it was already full, and they didn't have the next class like until 7 months later. So I was like, oh my god, am I even gonna still like voiceover at this time? And it turns out 7 months later, they gave me an email, and they're like, hey, we're signing people up for this voiceover academy. And I was like, sign me up right now, take my $600, I don't even care. And I was actually the first person to sign up for it. So it was really, really cool. And I took this class. I took it for 8 weeks, and it was literally one of the coolest classes, one of the most beneficial classes I think I've ever taken in my entire life. The entirety of my life, guys, this was the best class. I'm not going to reiterate it enough. This is my best class. But anyway, guys, this video is coming to an end. Long story short, at the end here, I did take the class. I got my demo. I auditioned, and I actually made it into the company. So I'm actually a part of Studio Center. I signed the papers earlier this week, and I'm a professional voiceover actor. I have an agent. They're going to contact me with work and stuff like that, and it's actually really, really cool. So anyway, guys, end of this commentary. Hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. Also, let's get to 1,000 likes on this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.
You can show off your skills with Cranium Jr. It's off your seat, on your feet fun for you and your friends. You can have a blast acting, sculpting, drawing, solving, and laughing your way to the top. Innovation finds a cure. This we know. Compassion finds a way. This we believe. Innovation and compassion. This is who we are. Ministry Healthcare. When I imagine the perfect night out, uptight waiters are the last thing on my mind. And don't even get me started on trendy, unidentifiable food. Don't get me wrong, a turkey waddle and a cracker has its place. It's just not on my plate. It's a fact. People get angry with their computers. But what if their computers talked back, with attitude, and became the likable, wisecracking spokesperson for Roadrunner High-Speed Online? Meet Chip, the little man inside your computer with a highly unorthodox approach to helping. The Chevy's President's Day sale is here, with great deals on many 08s from the #1 selling brand in America, like 1.9% for 60 months plus $1,000 on Silverado extended and crew cabs. Hurry before these commanding offers are history.